I see girls commenting saying that they would love to be approached by a man, and I just want to say I don't believe you. Being approached by a man is so deemed by society now, it would literally scare you. You would think something was mentally wrong with a man who came up to you and told you that you were the most beautiful thing in the world and they would love to take you out.
All right, I might have to take my own advice because right now I am so frustrated by the fact that like I can't see anything more with this guy I'm seeing. And he's a great guy. He's a great guy on paper, great guy in person. And I just don't understand why I don't see more with him. Like, what made me want to see more with my exes? You know, like it's so, I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but it's so frustrating. Like, he's a great guy. He's like such a good guy. And it's like, and then I don't see more with him. It's like, why? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what is wrong with me.
I want to know why.
Hold it. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You said if you get something good.
If you let me tell you, stop cutting me off. I'm talking slow.
I didn't cut you off because of Lena.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You got a good man. Don't tell your girlfriend.
Why not?
You got a good man. Don't tell your girlfriend. You ain't called her yet?
So I can't tell my friends I got a good man.
You know what?
I can't tell them I got a good man, Savannah.
First of all, I'ma say it slow. Get off this phone for a minute.
I need to see you.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Listen, all in our conversation. Listen, what I'm saying to you. You got something good. Why would you tell your girlfriend? Mama say if you got something good, don't never tell your girlfriend. You ain't called her yet? If you got something good, why would you tell your girlfriend? You got me now?
No.
Look at it. I gotta talk to an older girl.
But you're not telling me why. Why not to tell him?
Listen, I'ma sit still. I got a good man. Why should I tell my girlfriend? You called her yet?
So that she could be happy for you.
See you. See you. If you ain't ready, ask your mother that she'll tell you.
Lena, you can say it slow. You can say it fast. It don't matter. She's ready to make a mistake.
So I'm at the gym. You know what? Go up to her. Go up to the girl that you think is cute because most likely she likes you too. And she's waiting for you to go up to her.
So a select group of individuals, they always have bad advice.
So do it.
It's basic risk management.
Men aren't approaching women anymore. Not because they're mama's boys, not because they're man-child or scared or whatever it is you call them these days. You know why? Because one wrong word and they're labeled creeps. One compliment and it's harassment. One traditional gestures and they're called. So they've learned to leave you alone. Then you wonder why chivalry is dead, why dating apps are the only option. Congratulations, women. We've played ourselves.
These modern women be out there ruining their lives. Absolutely. And it's not just in dating. These modern, they ruin their lives in every, when you want a man to help you, when you want a man to protect you, when you want a man right there by you, oh man, I just need somebody to talk to. Why don't we have a conversation? No, I'm not going to say a loser, but you think like a loser.
Approach.
In the span of 24 hours, I had one man tell me that nobody will date a girl with a kid. And then I vented to another guy about the person who said that. And then he told me, no, that's not true. But a man doesn't want to date a girl who's slept with a lot of guys.
It sounds like you did both. Sounds like you're reckless.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
there you go. There you go.
the quiet one.
Your ideal age in a man?
Preferably older than me, so like 23 maybe.
Ideal race?
Hispanic or Latino, yeah.
Minimum height?
Like 5'9".
Minimum income?
Maybe later in life, like above like 100K or something.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is a 1.5% chance.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's interesting. I didn't think that she had anything that was super far out of line, but maybe that 100K mark, That's what gets them always.
It's so funny to me when guys are like, girls should approach guys at the gym first, or a girl should make the first move on their gym crush, or the guys in the gym in general first. But to me, in my experience, every time I get near a guy, they literally run away. Like, I could go to a machine right next to them, or like, you know how the squat racks are right next to each other? I could go on one side of the squat rack, and for some reason, I guess they're done with their set or something, but they will literally run off. And that's just my personal experience, and from what I've noticed, when I get close to someone at the gym, whether it's a guy or a girl, most of the time, if it's a girl, they're pretty receptive. Like, I think girls are getting more comfortable in the gym, especially if there's another girl around. Like,
Well, y'all didn't run everybody. Y'all didn't run everybody off. So of course, after you run everybody off, you will be comfortable in the stuff that you did. But make no mistake about it, y'all and y'all's silly mentality is bad for business.
You feel a little bit more comfortable. But I've noticed that when I get close to a guy, if I'm working on a machine next to him, or if I'm on a squat rack or whatever, they will literally pack up their and go.
Which is what you asked for.
Or they will just like completely turn aside and not even pay attention to you. Like, they will literally do everything they can to avoid eye contact. So it's like, it's really hard to actually go through with that when it's not very receptive, you know? And it's like, I don't want to chase them down at the same time. Like, I don't want to force anything. I feel like, I don't know.
So how do you think a man feels when he has to chase you down? When he's saying, excuse me, miss, I don't want me to get the hint. Maybe you should catch the hint. Maybe they're trying to tell you they don't want you. It always happens that way. The guys that they want, treat them the way they've been treating other people. It happens all the time. What you're doing to everybody else is going to come back and be done to you. At some point in time, y'all got to back up and say, what am I doing that I'm not supposed to be doing? But can we expect a modern woman to do that? Probably not.
You need help practicing CPR? Like, you need a dummy to practice on?
No.
Well, help. I need CPR. You can't help me?
No, I cannot.
But don't.
This man is sitting up with a towel around his neck trying to enjoy himself, and you're bothering him.
Lifeguards help people?
We do, but you need to be dying.
I do think my heart will stop if I don't get your number, so that counts.
Girl.
Honestly.
An unpopular opinion, but I don't see anything wrong with dressing for the male gaze.
Right.
I don't. I'm not a lesbian. Why would I want to dress for women? No offense. If I'm attracted to men, why wouldn't I dress or want to dress in a way that attracts men?
Well, I think a lot of these women are so self-absorbed that they say, I'm dressing for myself. I'm dressing for people, yeah, to look at me, but then also I'm so wrapped up in myself that I'm the most important thing anywhere. Don't matter who. These modern women are. I'm the most important person over my kids. I'm going back to the video clip where the woman said she moved out of her house for 3 months, left her husband and kids, left them behind. I'm the most important person, regardless if I get married, regardless if I have a home, a stable life. It don't matter. I'm going to get another job and another apartment in a different freaking state because I'm the most important thing.
Explain me that. If I am single, I want to attract men. Doesn't it make sense to dress in ways that they like and in ways that they appreciate? If I'm looking for a man, I enjoy their validation. Not that I need it. Because I got the confidence, you know. However, a girl enjoys a compliment. How do you get those compliments? You dress in a way that they like. I see nothing wrong with that. Why wouldn't I want to do that? And before you come at me for being anti-feminist, relax.
Why is that anti-feminist? Like, when a woman says, the way you can get my attention and my affection is by whining me and dining me, is by taking me out to this place specifically. I don't want this, I want that. And if a man should say, my God, I want this and not that, then all of a sudden he's misogynistic. That's crazy work.
I don't care what other people do. I'm just saying I see nothing wrong with it. Why wouldn't I dress to attract the gender that I am attracted to? I don't mind. I like when they look at me. Why wouldn't I want them to look at me? I cannot be the only one. I can't.
It's what they resorted to. It's what they got to do now. in people's faces too. Bruh.
I suppose
they trying to enjoy the festival and you all up in their face. Girl, go sit down. Sit down. Jesus. Jesus. Yo, why don't men want us to have a girls' night out? Why don't men want us to have a girls' night out? Bro, you know what? First of all, don't be with this type of woman. And you're not going to have to guess. With the advent of social media, you're going to see it online. Once again, they're so wrapped up in themselves that they put this stuff out online and they think it's cool. Well, I'm going to find a man that wants me for this and that loves me for what I'm doing out here, acting a stone cold fool. That's what you want? Gross.
Approach?
They think they're so cool for it, bro. Stop this. If you have a man falling all over himself, doing these types of things, why do you think that a man, if you don't want it, why would a man want that?
Are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They're just...
I don't think the masculinity, well, maybe in some instances, yeah, but I think what you're talking about is adaptability. Women have told men not to approach, and this is what you're getting out of it.
Stare at you from a distance. As a woman who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women, because guys don't do that anymore. If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19. Right. So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now?
Well, because when God be telling him, he be following. But when God be telling you, you be like, nah, this can't be the one.
We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up to me now. Come on, guys. You guys gotta do better.
Careful.
In the crowd who wants to steal Will away from Logan. Is there a Tessa in the crowd? You'll have 1 minute to pitch yourself. All right.
Oh, wow. All right. What is your pitch to Will?
I'm from a small town in Texas, so maybe there's something there, although I'm not religious. I have a dog. I go outside. That seems like something that you're into. One thing me and Will have common is he threw a fit whenever he didn't get his way, and that's what I do as well.
Wow. Excuse me. Disqualified. Disqualified. Girl, get out of my face. Sit back down. Security, come get her.
Wow. What is your decision? Tessa or Logan?
I'm gonna go with Tessa.
A Will blindfolds off in 3, 2, 1.
Very pretty.
Thanks. So are you.
Oh, thank you.
And Logan, any departing words for Will?
Yeah, I wish you guys a lot of luck. And I hope that you have...
Nah, bro, be careful.
Thank you.
Logan, do you want to join?
Not opposed to that.
Would you actually be interested in that? You could be honest.
Me?
Yeah.
You would like that. Logan, would you be interested in that or not? You could be transparent.
It would be new territory, but get a few drinks and me, anything can happen.
Wow.
More than
y'all too freaked out. Y'all too freaked out for me.
You're scared because you're...
What is the, like, what's the worst case scenario? Like,
no,
hey...
No, exactly. You're not telling tell yourself, okay, put your phone down for a second.
Hey, sorry, no, I'm not interested. Or like, hey, sorry, I'm seeing someone.
Okay, imagine he says that. React. Like, what would you think?
At least I would be like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna go to Soul Cycle now. Girls have been rejected before, right?
Dude, all the time. We get rejected as humans all the time. We face the rejection all the time.
I'm gonna do it.
Look, you're a strong-willed woman that is allowed to ask someone out.
What are we doing? Just go up to him. If y'all are so strong and independent and y'all got all the confidence in the world, just go up to him. What are we talking about this for? It's so easy, right? It's so easy. You don't even need a pep talk.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, you ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3. I did it.
Oh, y'all were texting. This was a text. It's not like you're sending a text. It's not like you're going up to him. Dang. It's one of the more easy things to do. That ain't too bad so far.
I mean,
this is actually all right. They just acting silly. Not like what we saw earlier on in the video where them women were just had they behind out, had they private parts all out. Bro.
Smashing a lot of dudes. Like, do you have a type?
Anyone's welcome in this hole.
Anyone.
Jesus.
Mad ting.
I think he's a gaslighter. Anyone.
Big man ting, like
18, 80, fat, skinny, big, small.
Smeggy gal. Asylum seeker man, them man.
Yeah, I will take anyone. They can seek asylum in my...
Big man ting. Refugee gal. So like, you see how we got mad people coming to the country and that?
Yeah.
I feel like they know they're getting like a free yard, free money, and they get to if a white woman, bruv. Like, wouldn't you come over?
I would be there in a minute.
Big men ting, from the war zone to the white woman.
Yeah, no wonder they're crossing France. I love...
Ronaldo of the willies, bruv. Have you ever seen a guy when you're like, nah?
I know, I've never said no to anyone.
That is a...
Bro, this is what they're doing. This is what some of these modern women, this is the example that they're following. If it's not sprinkle, it's this debauchery right here. And they wonder why men won't marry. Why won't men come up to us? Because we done seen your behind all over the internet.
For me, I want to get married, and that's okay. But I'm also getting the comments about, oh, well, y'all said don't approach us.
Mm-hmm.
It's also probably the way you guys approach us. Like, if we're dancing with our homegirls, and you just, like, come up on us and, like, just start, like, doing weird things, of course.
So how would you like us to come up and approach you?
We're going to be, like, weird about it. Y'all used to send us drinks.
But when men are sending you drinks, you take the drink and you don't even come over and say hi. You don't even allow the man to come over and say hi. You take the drink and say, I'll take the drink, but you're ugly. Stay out of my face. So, no, I'm not sending you a drink.
Now y'all just stare at us from across the room and think that we have to approach y'all. What? No. Y'all can ask if we want to go out. If y'all get rejected, that's fine. That's normal. That's human.
Of course it is. Of course it is. If y'all are not taking the L, then it's all normal. It's all a part of life.
But at least you went up and did it. At
Girl,
least you got out of your comfort zone and approached the lady. I mean, we can approach y'all too, but usually...
Okay, then do it. Stop talking and do it. Turn the camera off and do it.
Because I don't know.
Exactly.
I know we're young in term, but at some point, us females and men will come to terms of maybe it's both sides. But one thing I know for now is, ladies, we need to stop giving these men anything. Don't give them nothing.
And that's why you don't get drinks. Thank you for confirming why you don't get no drinks sent to you. And people stare. I already know she gonna be a headache.
Is ladies, we need to stop giving these men anything. Don't give them nothing. Because obviously there's still women out there hooking up with people. And that's why I'm getting all the bad men. We just need to stop, as girls, stop hooking up with men. Stop it.
So you don't think it might be that maybe you're not as good of a person as you think you are?
So that they can finally get their act right. Please, us as women, don't do anything with men.
Hold on.
You know, I wish I knew this in my 20s. If you give a man peace, he will give you whatever you want.
What a concept.
It's as simple as that.
Are you dressed like this for yourself, or is it because you want guys to hit on you?
For myself and for guys to hit on me, because it is a loaded question, but it's both, because I dress like this, it makes me feel good, and I feel like I look good for me, and I want to look good for, to get a guy's attention. Sure, why not? Who doesn't like attention?
Who doesn't like?
Well, at least she's honest about it. I mean, most of these women would straight up lie and say, well, I'm doing it for myself and nobody else. You got to do what you got to do, man. She gonna waste all your night. You're gonna spend $200. You might get it. You might as well get something out of it.
That's not violation. That's very muggy. That's like a statement saying, you're a prick. I'm not going to let someone take me for a prick. No way.
Imagine being
single in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here is where I would go. In the mornings, I would go to the Not Just Coffee in Atherton Mills, grab your coffee, preferably if you can stay longer and like work there or something. During the day around lunchtime, I would go to Rhino Market in Southend and get lunch. A lot of guys either work from there or they go there during their lunch break. I would walk or run on the rail trail between the hours of like 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. during the weekdays. I would go grocery shopping at Publix or Harris Teeter between the hours of like 3 and 5 p.m. on Sundays. Going out to bars can really be hit or miss because it depends on the crowd, but I think the best options are Selwyn Pub, Canopy, QC Poorhouse, and Sycamore. And I would work out either at the Dowd YMCA or go to one of those boot camp classes like F45 that is more like geared towards men. And if you're thinking, oh, but guys still don't talk to me, do what you can. Make eye contact, smile. Yes, even in those public places where you feel like it might be awkward, a little bit goes a long way. Make yourself approachable. Yes.
Honestly and truly, I think some of these modern women need to learn some sort of, let me say this, it doesn't matter if they go here where you're suggesting or they go to a club or a bar. They're not going to find the person that they're looking for. They're not good people at all. RBF, you don't smile, terrible person, terrible body language. When, if you are a good person, you are healed. Not saying that you need to be going to the club or the bar to find people, but there have been people that have found each other in a club or a bar and they're still married today. Why do you think that is? How do you think that happens? They might not be the best people. They might not be the richest, but they're not toxic towards each other. Now, some are, but some, hey man, yeah, we met in the club and we're still married to this day. We don't go to the club anymore, but still married to this day. We don't go to the bar anymore, but still married to this day. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that happened? Do you think that maybe, just maybe, she was approachable and she was willing to entertain the man? She was open to it? These women will go to where you're talking about, have the same RBF. They'll go to where you're talking about and still be unapproachable. And then they'll wonder why these rich, high-value men aren't coming up to them. Do I need to put on some more makeup? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? You need to put a smile on your face. What you gonna do? What you gonna... The point is, you need to improve yourself before you go into these environments, or else you're gonna make the experience bad for everybody in there. Just stay home.
Red flag if she wants to wear really revealing clothing.
Yes.
It's even a question.
Why is that?
Because pretty much she wants attention from a man.
I'll be honest, I'm not pulling the girl like that anyway, so I don't need to worry about that question.
Don't need to worry.
Not in a controlling way. You want to know that like, my man doesn't want me to go out wearing nothing.
Because on a normal day you would do that.
No, but like if you go out.
if they dress.
Like, what kind of question is this? Like, what would you, I'm happy that she had a level of respect, honestly and truly, instead of saying, well, if my man can't handle that, he can't handle a baddie.
Beef? What? You have beef with me or what?
I just don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested.
Why are you not interested in me tonight?
I ain't been interested in you any night. What do you mean tonight?
Why are you so mean to me? What did I do to you?
You're not my woman.
I know I'm not your woman.
What are you talking about? Why am I so mean?
I'll never be your woman. I'll never date African men.
Who do you date?
I date African men. I date white men. I date doctors, lawyers, investors. Those type.
One that was the prisoner. What race was he?
The one who was real good to me in the bedroom.
Yeah, that we talked about multiple times.
Prisoner.
The street dude. The street dude.
Yeah, the street dude. What race was he?
I don't want to be with him no more.
What race was he?
He was Black American, but I don't want to be with him no more. I need a man to penetrate my mind. I don't need to get spicy time every time.
Well, by the time you're saying that now, you've had so much spicy time that what doctors and lawyers are wanting this?
Or down. What is called D down every time. I need to date and be more advanced. I need to go after men who are attracted to me spiritually, mentally, emotionally,
Why is it that
Now,
y'all
huh?
always get on this higher level after you didn't been tore up by the street dude? After he didn't tore
Exactly.
up the cat, then y'all want to get on the higher level. Why is it always the case? Why don't y'all think
Because
higher?
it was always
Hold on, I'm asking a question. Why don't y'all think higher before the street dude then wore your cootie cat out?
Okay, here's the thing. My cootie cat is not worn out. So anyways, it's not worn out.
But answer the question.
Because I had men who was doing voodoo on my just to keep me around. But anyway, that's another subject.
For someone who claims to date so...
But you still didn't answer the question. Why is it now that you're coming to the realization that you don't need a street dude?
I don't even think...
They're doing a lot out here. This is what he was talking about in the last clip. You guys are out here doing anything and everything, and by the time y'all wear this stuff out, all of a sudden y'all want to settle down with somebody.
How does a guy know if a girl genuinely likes him or if she just wants attention?
Okay, that's a great question. Easily, if you have to spend money on a woman, she's not the one. If you can go hang out with her and just spend quality time, that's a wonderful woman.
I definitely know girls who like just want attention from guys.
It's hard
like,
to tell because it's really easily confused, I find. Because once they get attention, I don't even know when I want a relationship or when I want attention.
Like the girls don't even know.
This right...
My favorite animal is when a man approaches me. So y'all like wasting time, basically.
I'm thinking...
So this
Come on,
girl who
Wiz.
is sitting there making the world's angriest face says, "Can you believe it? I'm sitting here alone at Beer Garden in Boston and not a single guy has come up to me. What the heck?" I love this thing that girls do whenever I do see the occasional video of a girl that's like, "Can you believe it? Like, no guys are talking to me." Like, they make it seem like they don't also have a mouth. Because, of course, several people made the comments that I'm about to make, but one person said, "Why would someone want to bother a stranger?" And she says, "I believe it's called socializing. I could be wrong." Says the person who won't get up and talk to anybody.
Socialize.
And then there's actually a girl in the comments that says, "Yeah, socializing has gone down the drain, unfortunately." Have you tried speaking to anybody? Are you just going to sit there angry with your beer in your hand and then make a TikTok, saying that you never got approached? This reminds me of...
A lot of these women, they put the socializing on a man. Every single thing, they put it on a man.
A lot of the video where that girl was complaining that nobody helped her move her furniture when she was just struggling carrying her furniture and there was men around. And then she acted like she physically doesn't have a voice and couldn't be like, "Hey, can you help me?" Like, these girls will sit there angry, making a TikTok, sipping their beer, instead of just going up to somebody and saying like, "Hey, what's your name?" You do understand a large reason why men aren't approaching is because we have been told that a lot of women don't want us to speak to them, so we're just being safe. I don't know why so many girls are so embarrassed to have to just say a couple words first instead of making a TikTok about it. To answer your question, yes, I absolutely believe that nobody approached you at Beer Garden. I wouldn't expect anything less.
She's giving...
I mean, to be honest with you, like, you guys... Like I said, they put everything on the man. They expect the man to do everything. And if a man doesn't meet the standards that they think, then you get a TikTok made about it. The man don't even know there's a TikTok being made about him. They do this stuff to where it gives them a way to not be accountable or responsible for developing skills. I want my man to be able to make money and pay the bills. I don't want to do no more growing. I want my man, he can start at 100,000, but I want my man to go up to 200,000 and then 300,000 and 400,000. I want my man in a continuous cycle of growth so I don't have to grow anymore. I can just sit at the house and sip lemonade, and he's not gonna matter to him because he's just making a lot of money. So really he's gonna want me to come home in my nice dress, meet me in my nice dress. No dinner even cooked because we're just gonna order out. I'm not even gonna have a drink for him. Nothing. As a matter of fact, some of these women, they won't even get up from what they're doing. They be sitting on the couch watching TV. The man has to come in, briefcase in hand, jacket in hand. That's what they're looking for. Jacket in hand, the nice white collar guy, 6'5", nice hair, nice eyes, strong jawline. They want that man to come in from work. They're not going to greet him. They on the couch sipping wine with their snacks, watching TV. Him kiss her on the cheek, or she turn around and they get a little kiss, and that's it. No, what's for dinner? Oh, I hadn't even thought that far. You want some Chinese? Yeah, that sounds good. And he goes and orders the Chinese. You hadn't done nothing all day. You hadn't gotten up. Maybe you showered just because that's what you want to do. You ain't put no makeup on. No, nothing. You hadn't done anything. Nothing all day. But you expect the man in all facets of your life to lead you, to be able to do everything for you. You're essentially a child is what you are. And so now when we have women talking about, I can't believe a guy didn't come up to me. Like Santiago said, why don't you go up to him? Why don't you say, hey, y'all don't have no problem talking to some of these women out here. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I met some of the girlies. We're friends. When y'all go to singles events, oh, I met some of the girlies. We're friends. Yada, 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 yada. But when it comes to a man, y'all act like them. That's what it is. Y'all be acting like these men aren't humans. Y'all turn y'all's brain off. And y'all act like a man doesn't want somebody to come up and introduce themselves to him. Got time to make a TikTok, but don't got time to wave and say, hey. Bro, come on. Honestly, this is corny. Bro, do you realize that she's got her phone posted up? Oh, this seems to be a nice moment for me to make a TikTok about how terrible men are. Number one. Number two, why do you have your phone up randomly anyway when you're supposed to be living in the moment? You don't find that weird?
What? You like my hair? I like your hair too. What I'm doing? I'm about to go get some food. Why, you giving me some food? Right, yeah, real nice and quiet. But like I was saying, I love when I wake up and put nothing on and still look like that bitch. Like, you know you a bad when you wake up like this.
Why are we just randomly recording? Who do we think that we are? What movie do you think this is? This is freaking weird.
And you just gotta go to the store real quick just to go pick up something and go back to your bed because you full of like, look at this. I ain't gonna lie, I look like I put something on, right? So let me show y'all.
Girl.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
They was looking at me. I know they like the show.
I'm all for.
What? This is cringe. And this is what women want men to wife up. Stop this.
I don't cry on the internet anymore because I think it's embarrassing and I think it's stupid, but I don't think it's embarrassing or stupid to cry over the man that you were in love with. And I want to do nothing but good by that man. I have done in the past that I'm so ashamed of and embarrassed, and it's come back around and it's costing me my relationship. It's putting a strain on my relationship, on a relationship that I care more about than anything else. I would sacrifice most of the things that I have in this life for the love that this man gives me.
You sacrifice it now, after it's gone, after the man warned you that this was going to happen.
And I'm so sorry to him that I'm having to put him through this. And I don't want to. I just want to be all for him. I have eyes for just that man, that no one else, no other man exists.
You do now.
No other man exists to me.
You do now. You have eyes for him now, after things have gone downhill.
10th, a video surfaced online showing masked Manchester rapper Meeks seemingly without his usual face covering. In the footage, a woman was seen sitting on his lap, and fans quickly identified her as popular TikTok influencer Claudia. Known not only for her own online presence, but also for her high-profile relationship with Birmingham rapper D Green.
So this is the woman that was just crying, talking about, I would do anything for this man. See, I'm telling you, you do anything now that you didn't got clowned, that you got exposed.
Claudia faced immediate backlash as users began questioning her loyalty.
Essentially, the reason I'm even posting this is because I've publicly embarrassed the man that I love.
Thank you.
I've publicly embarrassed him. I've hurt his pride.
I shouldn't even have.
You know, this is what I'm saying. These modern women, they get on here and they embarrass their man. They sit up here and cry and complain about, oh, I don't want my man to embarrass me. I want him to reflect good on me. If he doesn't do this for himself, then how can I expect him to do it for me? Blah, 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 blah. But then they get online and do stuff like this, only to have to come back and say, dang, I really lost a good one. It's too bad.
The fact that there are so many women on social media demanding a good man, but yet nobody has the balls to tell them that if you want a good man, you have to become a better woman. That, to me, is humorous. Like, you want a man that's going to treat you like a princess, right? But you don't know how to treat him like a king. In fact, that very sentiment probably pissed off half the female population because the ideology of being nice to a man nowadays just makes you a pick-me. No, the reality is that most women want a good man until they realize that they have to be a better woman. Then they settle for less. Then they say, like, good men is boring. You need to stop nagging. You need to stop being selfish. You need to stop being self-centered. And you need to get out of your high horse and think about somebody else, okay? Because if you don't, you're just gonna end up alone with a bunch of cats, and it's gonna be very ironic. For you, not for me.
And they're going to continue to build up coping mechanisms, things to kind of get around the, I guess you would call it cognitive dissonance, is really what they're going to be exhibiting. Well, you know, I didn't really want him anyway. You know, God's rejection is God's redirection. And all that other foolishness when they got slapped down and shut down by the man that they actually wanted.
Well, you've got to look.
Do what? What are you doing? Instead of just letting him enjoy his life, you got to be out. You know what? I give you kudos for this. Maybe this is something that he enjoyed. Maybe now you're showing interest in the things that he likes.
Y'all are choosing to be naive and not seeing the signs that someone doesn't like you. I just watched the video and y'all are talking about it seems like you have to beg someone to take you on a date. Why would you have to beg someone to take you on a date? If someone isn't willing to hang out with you outside of a house, why would you think they still like you? What is going on in your head that makes you think that they like you? And if they do take you on a date, but then it makes it seem like they're like waving the carrot, trying to make you chase after it, or hang the dollar in front of you, trying to chase after it just for a date, why do you think they like you? Dating is not hard. Planning a date, figuring out what to do, being creative. To me, in my opinion, it's not a hard thing to do. But when I hear you guys talk about, oh, it's like I have to beg for a date, why would you talk to someone that you have to beg from a date from? It sounds like you're thirsty in the situation and you're chasing after someone. Why are y'all chasing after someone? Why are you chasing after someone that doesn't want to take the time out to take you on a date? Make it make sense.
Because they didn't burn the bridge for all these other guys that actually wanted them. And now the guy that doesn't want them, they chasing. These modern women get out here and they chase the man that they know doesn't want them. But it's their final shot. And so they gotta, instead of using that same attitude for the guys that actually like them and saying, you know what, I'm going to give it all that I've got. I'm going to chase, pursue, run after this relationship with this man that's actually interested in me. They don't do that. They take their energy and they apply it to something that's going to waste their time. They apply it to Chad. And then they say, you know what, I'm going to take it a step further and I'm going to give him that thing. And you know what? I'm going to get it waxed. I'm going to get it polished. I'm going to get it shined. I'm going to take my my vitamins and my pills to make sure it's a great experience for him. I'm going to go to dance classes. I'm going to go to spicy classes to make sure that his experience is unforgettable. That man will knock that woman's socks off and then be like, this was great. We should do it again sometime. You ain't gonna wipe me. You ain't gonna get a relationship with me. No, I wasn't planning on that. I thought we were just having fun. F you. F you. You men understand. All you men understand you're trash. Well, what about the guy that actually like you? F him too. He's the same. Well, I told you to go to that man. He liked you. F him and F you. They'll sit up there and get mad at all men. When a man told you from the jump, I don't like you like that. I'm not showing you no interest. I'm not calling you. I'm not taking you nowhere. Like I said, they'll get all that ready, shined up, showered up, polished up. Like I said, they'll learn new tricks. They be in there practicing their moans, and they do that. They do. Oh, he about to get this. Oh, I'm gonna rub it just right. I'm gonna taste it and tease it and lick it just right. And oh, it's gonna be. And I know I'm getting kind of graphic here, but this is what they be thinking. These modern women have this thought process that they're really the stars of the show. Oh, ooh, he ain't had nothing like this. I'm gonna get super. Hey, I'm gonna be good, shit. That's what it's gonna be. And then they go over there, put it on that man, and that man be like, "That was great. See you next Tuesday." Well, we're not going on a date. No, we're not going out anywhere. You should have taken that energy and put it for that man that actually like you. If y'all would do that instead of chasing that man that don't want to have nothing to do with you, where could you be? You'd think with all that education they beat and figured it out, but they haven't.
Excuse me, do you like water?
Yeah, I love water.
Well, that's crazy because I'm actually 60% made of water.
Well, that makes me 60% thirsty for you.
Okay. I don't really know what to say now.
Well, I'll give you my number.
Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Let's just take in the fact that she's out there in somebody's neighborhood with her behind all out this crazy work.
Hello?
Hi, I just seen that you moved in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood, and I had a piece of pie. I didn't know if you were home or not.
No.
Yeah, my wife's not home right now, but I'm available.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
I'll come let you in then.
Okay.
The real question.
Girl, police. Get off my doorstep.